Yo, what's up, y'all? It's APW here at Lincoln High School with Coach David Dunn here, head coach of Lincoln football. And today we're going to give you guys some quick hitters. So just real quick questions, putting Coach Dunn on the hot seat, and we're going to get some answers from him. So first question, what is the most common question asked by recruiters?
First thing they want to know about is grades. You know, and they make sure that the kids are academically eligible to get into their university. And also they want to know if the kid's a dog, straight up. You know, if the kid can actually play on a high level, that's very important. Can they play on a high level?
Do you have any Jerry Rice stories? And if you don't have any Jerry Rice stories, what was your welcome to the NFL moment?
It's funny that you mentioned that because we just did an award the other night with the San Diego Sports Association. I was talking to Charlie Joyner, legendary, and we were. I shared a Jerry Rice moment story with him. Coming into the league, of course, Jerry Rice was always one of my favorite wide receivers.
Go.
Got a chance to take a picture with him and Tim Brown when I was in junior college at the JUCO in Bakersfield, and we were playing against the 49ers and the Raiders at the time. They had like a celebrity softball game. And I remember playing with those guys and talking to them and telling them that I would be, I'm heading to the NFL and I'll be playing with them soon.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure every kid says that to them and stuff like that. But ironically, when I'm playing for the Raiders my last year in 2000, there's Tim Brown's locker, there's my locker, and there's Jerry Rice's locker.
Wow.
So I took that picture from back then of us three at the softball game, and I said, "And look right here we are."
Yeah, and here you are.
So that was real cool, man. A real big moment with Jerry Rice, and then also the way he came in Oakland and just kind of took everyone under his wing was real cool. You know, shows you how to proper stances and different stances, different releases, different routes, but his work ethic. To see it firsthand, how he competes on every single route, everything is important. I mean, it's remarkable for any receiver to be able to see that firsthand.
Had that knowledge, yeah, second to none. Really, I personally believe that Jerry Rice is the GOAT.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's no surprise that his influence trickled down here at Lincoln High School, because you guys at one moment had 5 or 4 years straight with a D1 receiver.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so look at that, his knowledge trickling down here.
I just ran into him. We were on a visit up to USC last spring for the spring game, and I talked with him there because his son's at USC.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I did not know that. Oh, wow, full circle moment. And you also have a player that just went to USC
David Peavy.
past year, David Peavy, so you might be seeing a little bit more of Mr. Rice soon. Okay, so next question. This one is from Donnell Pleasant, former player of Coach Dunn's.
Pooty.
Yeah. Pooty. Shout out to Pooty. He wants to know, how have the Lincoln teams of the past influenced the Lincoln teams of present day?
Well, just their work ethic. I mean, they set the standard. You know, I had those guys since they were in Pop Warner in youth, and we pushed them hard then. But when they came into high school, especially Donnell Pleasant, I mean, he was a kid who played 4 or 5 positions. He stayed on the field, and he never complained, and he worked his butt off. And that's what we expect from all our kids. We're going to compete at a high level all the time, whether it's on the field or in the classroom. And he exemplified that to the fullest. And we still carry that same attitude here.
Yeah. Nah, man, no surprise, honestly, why he's having so much success in the military as he is now.
That's captain. You know, just keep pushing for that captain. He's a colonel right now. I know he's got his pins, and I just spoke to his dad this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ironic.
We just talked about him, and so proud of him and everything that he's accomplished. But it just exemplifies the type of person that he is, the type of character that he has.
I agree. And you're really good at keeping up with people.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, man, when you come here, it's different from a lot of places. You know, you come to an inner city school, we have to deal with a lot of different elements. We become not only coaches, we become mentors, we become father figures to some kids, uncles, whatever the case may be. But my motto has always been, and because I know a lot of these kids personally, I'm going to be a part of their life for life.
Forever.
It's not just going to be, you're here for 4 years and you go off. I see you when you come home. They come by and show me their kids, their wives.
Mm-hmm.
They come by and speak to the kids. I'm going to see your father and your mother, your grandmother. Mm-hmm. So when they come through here, I want to make sure that they know they've been treated right and they always have a home here and this is family.
Mm-hmm. I can see that too, because from the beginning of your coaching career here at Lincoln until now, it seems like the college offers and community leaders came first, and then the championships are starting to roll in, excluding the 2012 championship, which was kind of far from now.
Well, yeah, that's man, you hitting it right on the nose. We was just discussing that as well. I have this award sitting here with me because it means so much to me. What you said, community, and so it meant so much to me to be nominated and win this award. I had no idea that I was even nominated for it at all. But to be recognized by the community, in the community, for doing the right things and staying true and committed to the community has been huge for us. It's been huge for me. It's one of my reasons that I stay around is because I want to continue to help the kids in our community have some type of success.
Yeah, and you're doing a good job of it, Coach. You're doing a good job of it. So which championship is your favorite championship?
Well, of course, this is as high as it gets. I mean, riding high on this state run has been amazing. When I go back to that 2012 team, our first year was 2011. We went, I think it was 2-9-1. And it was a rough season. And it was the same kids that came back in 2012 and won the first CIF that we had in 26 years. And it was just us all getting it together. That first year I didn't have an O-line coach, and I realized really quick how big of a problem that could be. And so 2012, it was an easy group to coach because I had them from youth, but they got it. They understood the grind, and it got to a point in the season where we didn't really have to say much to them because I knew they wasn't going to lose another game. And that's a coach's dream. You get to that point where it's so important to them, and they took over the game.
Yeah.
They took over the practice. We get ready to go motivate them with a speech, and the seniors already stepped up. We got this. Yeah. As coaches, I stepped back and said, "Man, this is scary right here." And I knew when we played the undefeated Olympian team, they had beat us before, and we came back to play them in the playoffs, and we took off, 21-0, and they, we went through and won the game with pretty much ease. And one of the officials came over and he was like, "Man, I don't know what you've done to these boys, but I guarantee you they're not going to lose another game." He said the same thing. It was that aura. And we won CIF, and then we didn't get a chance to continue on for state. And I found out later on it was, just some other people making some moves where they decided to take a team from a higher division that lost, and they would let them come down and play. Like that. Yeah, so it was, I didn't really figure that out till this year. It's been a long time. Really? I was happy with winning CIF. I didn't even know anything about it, but yeah, we kind of got snaked.
Yeah.
Well, we did. We got snaked. Big time.
It happened. You know what? Funny story happened to me at TCU in college my freshman year with the playoff. They let Ohio State in. Ohio State ends up winning. And then this past year, they let us in, and I don't even want to talk about it.
That was a rough one there, man. Oh, my goodness.
Man, them SEC boys, it's a little different.
Well, I went on a visit. I went out to Texas A&M. The running back took a visit out there, and I just wanted to go check it out. And took my son out there to just see that atmosphere. Oh, it's way different, man. It's way different. Oh man, those guys are big, fast and strong.
Strong,
I mean,
yeah.
they're creative players.
Yeah, honestly. When I first seen Rod out here on the baseball field, I said, dude, I watched his junior year. I said, dude, you got the SEC body type,
Oh
man.
man, that kid is different.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into more Rod Robinson content for you guys later, but let's get on with these quick hitters. The tough question: your top 5 Lincoln football players of all time. Top 5, coached or not even coached. So.
Well, of course, you're gonna start with Marcus Allen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't get a chance to see him play, of course, but in high school. But you know, I hear all the stories. One of my coaches on my staff, Gerard Stutz, he played with him.
Oh wow!
And the people don't know is he was more dynamic as a safety.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say quarterback.
Man, he played quarterback. He didn't play running back here at all.
Mm-hmm.
He played quarterback, but as safety, he was running through people.
Yeah.
And that was huge.
Dang.
But yeah, so you know, Marcus Allen definitely, and you know, Wally Henry. They talk a lot about Wally Henry.
Mm-hmm.
He was a remarkable player here as well. In my era, you see, it was Victor Dean, senior.
Vic, shout out Portland State.
Victor Dean, senior. This is junior.
Oh, you're talking about senior. Okay, senior. My bad. Excuse me.
And no, because Victor Dean Jr. was all state as well. He still has a record here for 20 touchdown catches. You know, so Victor Dean Jr. was an awesome player as well. But Victor Dean Senior, you know, we had similar stories, but he only played here 1 year because he was ineligible. And we have the same type of stories. Victor was amazing, man. He put up so many crazy numbers. It was like unreal. But Victor Dean Jr. and my son Devon, they were different when they played here as well. And so many players, you know, Rod Robinson.
That's 4.
What he just did. I mean, he automatically has the goals in the top.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause, I mean, coaching this kid and watching him over the last season was just like, you know, it was incredible. Mm-hmm. Marvin Green was another one.
Green, okay.
You know, corner that was a big time talent, true talent. It's been so much. There's been so many guys through here.
It really has.
It's hard to narrow it down, but you know, those are some of the names that sit at the top.
Okay, yeah. Man, that's crazy. Because then you even leave out the twins, and
Right.
it's like Tyree. Well, both of them, they were playing basketball as well, so it's not like they reached their full potential in football probably until they got to college.
Well, you know, Tyree and Tyrell, they came in and they changed the game real early, and I have to speak on them also because they started as freshmen. You know, I talked to Coach Hamamoto at the time, who was the head coach, and I said, hey, these guys, they're definitely going to, you know, they're coming in as freshmen. They'll be JV players, but they'll be able to help out on varsity. And you know, our first win against Cathedral, you know, they were freshmen. They were starting. You know, they caused, I think Tyree got an interception, and Tyrell caused a fumble, and they played remarkable ball for 4 years. You know, so even they're definitely, like I said, the list. When they say top 5, I have to go like top 15.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, because it's been so many solid players, you know, past and present, that have made their marks here. But those two were awesome.
Yeah. CIF champs in basketball, football, and then state champs in basketball. Yeah.
And had we got the nod in 12, they would. I'm telling you, we wouldn't have lost the game.
Yeah. Shoot, you're looking at two state championships in 4 years. That's ridiculous.